Welcome back to Triple Six Knives. Today we're going to do a versus video. Let's see, I believe we have in this corner the Bandit 2 in all its glory. This is both of these are excellent fifth pocket knives. And I thought it would be, well, for one thing, they're really good for a versus video. Both have a thumb stud, both are fifth pocket, both are liner locks, both have 3 screws on them holding it together. This one is the Delta Ranger, which is also a very nice fifth pocket blade. Highly recommend each of these. Pardon me. This is kind of what one thing that Frost Cutlery is kind of known for is this one's just the Delta Ranger, and then there's the Delta Ranger 2. I'm not sure if there's a Delta Ranger 3. There probably is. Not sure, but there could be. This one's the Bandit 2. Don't know what the Bandit 1 looked like. This one up here, which you can't really see, is the Pocket Bandit, which I have that one. And I think that's about it. So one of these is obviously serrated. One of them's just a plain little blade, but they are excellent. I just got this one. I should have waited to do that fifth pocket knives video, but this one was kind of in limbo, and then it just kind of showed up finally. So now I have officially 12, and I think that's good for now. Fifth pocket knives. I think I'm good on any more. So hopefully that, I don't know how I got even to 2, so let's go ahead and get some measurements here. It's pretty much probably right on par with the Eagle Eyes. I think these are a little shorter than the Eagle Eyes. Coming in at right about 5 inches. Both having a 2-inch blade. Now, this one here has a cutting edge of 1 3/4, while the one up top here is right about 2 inches of the actual cutting edge, if that matters. To me, it's just a small little blade that'll make quick cuts. These are pretty good for to hand to someone. I've found that handing a liner lock to someone is almost it's not a good thing. A lot of people don't know. It seems. Oh man, I'm gonna catch wind for this one. In my experience, I don't know a polite way to say this, so I'm just going to say it. Women tend to, women who have no experience with knives at all tend to know how to unlock them no matter what type of locking system it is. To me, I mean, women are just they're smarter than men. If you can't accept that, then I don't know what to tell you. It's science. They just are. They're able to figure out things. Whenever I have a problem with something, or I can't get something to go back in the way it was supposed to go, I always have my wife take a look at it, or anyone, to have a fresh set of eyes on it, but mainly a woman. You have a woman look at it, I swear within seconds they'll know exactly what to do. I don't know what it is, but it's just, that's, in my experience, that's the way it goes. So yeah, these wouldn't be the ideal knife to hand to someone to use if they're a guy. And I hate to say that, but most guys, if they don't know anything about knives, they're gonna struggle with this lock. They're. I don't know why, but they're gonna struggle with a liner lock. It seems like everyone knows how to do a back lock, but for some reason, guys who, and I hate to say it's just guys, but it is in my experience. Liner locks, they're like, they see it there, but they want to push this way to unlock it. So it's just like, and women, seriously, within seconds, they'll know right away to go left. Like they won't even try to go right. Like it's just amazing. That's why I love women. you know, they're they without them we'd be lost. Serious guys. Let's go ahead and get a caliper on these because these do have different thicknesses as far as the handles go. Not sure about the blades. Let's see here. That's got a 0.4, almost 0.5. And then this one is a little bit skinnier. Still 0.4, but it's 0.426 when I'm squeezing on it. So it's a little bit thinner. Let's get the blade stocks on these because I'm sure they're different. There's that one. 1.78 millimeters. I assume this is going a little bit bigger. Just about 2 millimeters on this one. So definitely a little bit chunkier blade there, if that matters to you. Pardon me. Also, this one has, it's sharpened all the way down. Has that full 2-inch actual cutting edge, where this one doesn't start, which is fine. Again, Frost Cutlery, always coming in clutch. If you get it's got to be any of their blades. It seems like, and again, with this one I just got, their serrations are really good. It's about their serrations and their blades are sharp. They do not come dull. That one is probably it's sharp, ready to go, but that's probably the dullest one, and it's not dull. It's just like you go to this one, you can feel that this one's a wee bit sharper, and you go to the serrations, and I mean they're pretty darn good. Get you close up there. Especially this side, if I can. Very sharp teeth. Has jimping on the back of this one. I think does not. Anything else? They both have little rubber kind of pieces. This one's way better as far as grippiness. This is just grippy, but not nearly as good. This one kind of has a little bit better grip because it has this down there, the liner. So that kind of presses into your skin, and then it kind of it swoops down right here. So this one kind of locks in a little bit better and has a slight, angle down to protect your fingers. This one does as well, just not really as good. Like your finger will just kind of go in here. I don't know. I try not to. It's all. Maybe I should go over this now since it's already right on my mind. When you're gripping a knife, especially a liner lock, this is especially for liner locks only. When you're gripping a knife, don't have your Don't be like this. You see where my finger is? Don't be able to press that liner that way. Like your finger should be more around it, like that. So that right here is more flat. So if you're, because I saw that on someone else's video, there's a lot of misinformation on knives out there, my lord. I saw this on someone else's thing, and they said they didn't like liner lock knives because it'll fail on you. It's just you can't trust it because when you grip it, the lock will go this way, and I'm like, well, no, it won't. Not unless you're gripping it weird. Which, yeah, if you're gripping it like right, you would have to be like this, with your pinky like in the channel, or somehow pulling this way. I've never had in decades, I've never had a liner lock fail on me. I usually tend to test them. Like I'll smack them a few good times before I even try to mess with them. This one's liner, as you can see, is clear to the right. It's kind of where I want it. Especially, I mean, these are cheaper knives. Come on, you don't want to mess around. I don't want to get cut. With these ones, just so you know, you can adjust the pivot, which is very nice. This is, and I don't know, like, I don't know if they like stopped doing the riveting pivots. I don't know when they started and or stopped doing that. Somewhere along the way, they started putting screws in. And it's interesting because like, and it's fine. It's totally fine. But like this has a hex, a hex head screw here, and then it has a Phillips and a Phillips, which is totally fine. Hey, it stays together. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. And the pivot's able to be adjusted very, very well. I have it adjusted so there's a lot of friction. I don't want it to pop open on accident, basically. This one, kind of the same, but not. They're all Phillips. You do want to check these also. Just run your fingers over them. I just always kind of check all my screws. But sometimes you'll come across frost. They're made in China, so sometimes you'll come across some that the screws are a little loose back here or something. Something will be loose. I've come across many knives that, from Frost. It's just kind of their thing. If there's screws involved, you might want to check it. If it's coming from Frost. Just saying. Literally just about every single one, except for there is a few that I'd never had to adjust it or nothing. It just came and it was an absolutely great knife. These are made of plastic. It's not a big deal though. Squeeze it, there's no sound. That's kind of my test now. Squeeze it, there's no sound. The only one I can remember having sound when you squeeze it is, unfortunately, my beloved Recon Specialist. It's a great, great knife, but it just, when you squeeze it, it has metal liners in it. I didn't think it did, but it does. But it has plastic on the outside, and it's not very good plastic. I mean, it's enough for, like, I can squeeze something pretty good, and I'll squeeze it as hard as I can, and it won't break, so it's a good knife to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've tightened the pivot, not like a bank vault, but as tight as you can possibly get it, because it's kind of weird the way you have to tighten that one. But I'm not making this video too much longer. I'm just going on and on and on. That's all right though. I guess I can just give you some close-ups real quick. These knives. I can tell you right away, this one reminds me of a Benchmade. can't remember what, it has a profile of, I can't remember what Benchmade it is. But you gotta wonder who came out with, you know, theirs first type thing. I can't think of what knife this is. Definitely a Benchmade looking knife, I think. I could be wrong, but I swear it's something like that. Like just the style of blade, just the look of it. I'm pretty sure there's a Benchmade knife that this is either this mimics it or it mimics this. If I had to guess, this mimics it, but you never know. This one's really nice. I like how it pops. Not sure why it has the, maybe just because there's a screw on the other side. I just noticed that this has like a little just black half circle right there coming down in the red. But on this side, they're just a screw. Just something I noticed. I have to point this out because some people don't like this. You can see it. You know what I'm going to say. The liner is, I think I already pointed this out in the previous video, but I might as well do it again. The liners, there's only one metal liner in here. The liner for the liner lock. There's nothing on the opposite side. It's just plastic. There doesn't need to be anything on the other side. It's a real hard plastic. Both of these are nice. They're excellent knives for fifth pocket. These are really getting up there to be my probably favorite. These two and the Vulture 2. I really like the Vulture 2. I know the Vulture 2, it's one of the riveted ones, but you can make it like lock up like these. You just need a hammer and some patience. But I think that's all I got for you guys. I just wanted to show you these today. Have a good one.